I'd like to take a closer look at the commenting portion of Google Docs. Now, we're using Google Docs as an example, but we can also use the sharing features in some of the other, or most of the other Google tools, for example, slides, sheets, forms, those types of things. So just remember that whatever you learn here with Google Docs, it applies to other tools inside the Google G Suite here. So a couple of things I want you to note. I have a document open here. It's the test document we've been working with. And I've also opened it up using the account that I've shared this with. So I shared it with CruiserTech, which is my personal account. And I know that my other self is there because I can actually see that I am showing up here on this document as another individual that has it open. So whenever you see these icons here just to the left of the share, it's telling you somebody else is looking at that document. So I've given myself commenting rights here. Okay, so inside, this is my Beyond the Chalk account, but inside my personal account, I've given myself the ability to make comments. So I'm going to open up my personal self, and you notice it says Jeff Personal up here, and I'm going to start going through this document as if I am going to start to suggest edits. So I'm just going to take and delete something here. Notice what it does is it doesn't take the word out. It's similar to the editing tools found in other word processing programs where I can take and I can add, and notice when I do that, it takes and it adds this and also puts a comment right over here. I come down, there's two he's, I'm just going to delete that, and I can continue working through this document. Every time I make a change, it adds some visual here. It also adds a reminder over here that this is what I have, or these are the changes that I've selected. So I'm going to come back to this document here, and what you'll notice is that I also see these changes or these suggestions that that individual has made. So I can now come over here and I can either choose to ignore or reject the suggestion, or I can accept it. And when I accept it, what it's going to do is going to just take that word out and all that markup out of there, and I can continue on. So we're going to go ahead and reject this one, and we're going to accept this one. So I can continue through this document. What's really great about this, again, in a collaborative environment, that if I have students working together, peer editing, I can turn on that editing or that commenting piece inside of share it with that individual, and they don't have the ability to go in and delete everything. Just go through and comment and add suggestions where they think that individual needs to improve their writing. So it's a super powerful piece there. And again, I showed you how you can jump in and you can take and either accept those suggestions or take those out. If I come back here to my personal, I want you to notice here that within this little piece right here, notice editing is blocked out or is grayed out. That's because I've only given my personal self the ability to either comment or view here. I come back to here, you notice that I have the, again, back to here, this is showing you that I have suggesting and editing rights here. Whoops, that's the personal piece there. Let me jump over back to here. There we go. I have editing, suggesting, and viewing because this, I'm the owner of this particular document. So that whole collaborative piece inside of the G Suite within these tools is super powerful. Again, that editing or commenting, suggesting piece is super powerful for collaborative writing projects you have with your students in your class.